Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the Foundry. My name is John here today with Sly and Tony. And boy, we have got a lot of Star Wars announcements to talk about today. There has been a huge flux of just news coming in, announcements, trailers, everything like that. But yeah, there's a bunch of new stuff. We just want to talk to you guys about some of this and discuss some of that in the comments. But Tony, Sly, you guys excited about this?
Oh, Misa's so excited.
I'm freaking pumped.
Alrighty. Tony, why don't you take us away? And so there's a new Lando show coming out, or a movie or
Uh,
something?
yeah, so there's a new Lando IP. A lot of our information we got directly from the source, Star Wars website. They have a huge article about all their new content, but the only thing that's missing is the Lando IP. So I speculate that it's probably going to be a movie that's going to continue where Solo left off with the whole Crimson Dawn storyline with Darth Maul.
Which I would be very happy about
Yeah.
because I, for one, I was a big fan of the Solo story. I really enjoyed that film and the ending and everything like that. And
I really don't want to see Billy D attempt to act his way through.
that's what I'm saying.
a
Like, I don't
show.
think he's a strong enough actor
If it's a
anymore
show.
to
That's
fucking
true.
do that. That's just me though. I hope it's Childish Gambino doing that. But we also have a new show, Sly, don't we?
That we
Old
do.
Lando is like that girl that he met at the end of. Thing that I feel like they could build off with old Lando is at the end of 9, whenever he was talking to that girl, where she said, I don't know who my parents are, and he was like, well, let's go figure out, So I feel
You
like
mean
that's
more
the-
like I am your daddy? Yeah.
Yeah, and that wouldn't really go anywhere. So I really hope they don't do that route and just do an old Lando show.
Old man Lando, like fucking
Old
Logan.
man Lando. They got Orlando this time.
Maybe they'll like do a thing where it's like Billy D dreaming about him as Childish Gambino.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Show his dream
Star
sequence.
Wars Inception. Anyway.
Right.
It's just a voiceover of Billy D with live action Gambino.
He's the narrator. Oh god.
All right, Sly, why don't you hit us
Billy
up with this
Dino.
show?
Yeah, there's another show that they announced. It is Star Wars: The Acolyte, and if I'm not mistaken, that is going to be covering a lot of what we don't know in terms of cinematic lore, the dark side of the Force. I believe it's going to take place 100 BBY, and it'll explore the end of the High Republic. So it's most likely we're going to see a Sith as a lead.
That's a big
You know,
gap.
It is. It is, in fact, a big gap. There is a possibility, of course, that we will see a high middle-aged Yoda, if that is also the case, because technically, he's old as balls.
Mm.
But yeah, I am definitely ecstatic about the Acolyte because we haven't really had any Dark Lord of the Sith lead films, and like it's still kind of enigmatic in cinema. So
Okay.
yeah,
Well, that sounds really interesting. Sounds like some stuff that not a lot of people would know about. So that's kind of dangerous territory for like Disney to head down because like
It's
not
true.
a lot of casual fans may not be interested or know a lot about that stuff. So that's going to be exciting how they'll make that attractive to viewers. Tony, we got a Ahsoka show, right?
Yeah, so spoiler alert, if you guys have been living under a rock over the past month and haven't been on the internet and somehow had it revealed to you that Ahsoka had her debut in The Mandalorian, well, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau will continue to executive produce this show about Ahsoka, and Rosario Dawson will continue to play the character.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. A live action Ahsoka show. That's going to be really cool.
Yeah, and I feel like Dave Filoni, that's practically like his creation, so I feel like he's gonna handle it really well. He knows the character really good.
So Sly, Andor. What is Andor?
Andor is a reference to the ill-fated Rogue One character, Cassian Andor, who was a part of the Rebel Resistance. Yes, he will be getting his own Disney Plus show in 2022. Diego Luna has signed on for that. Obviously, it is going to take place before Rogue One. I'm not too sure where, in the timeline. But we do know that there will be a 12-episode season, so it will be longer
Damn.
than the Mando.
my
Exactly,
goodness.
yeah.
What?
I'm not
Why?
too excited about that show. He was kind of a dick in the movie.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, he was especially a dick.
He was like, "I'm not gonna kill your dad."
And
Kill
it's
the
like,
dad.
can we see more Saw Gerrera? Like, I'll watch a Saw.
That would be really
Right,
cool.
yeah.
I would like.
I'll take any
live
Saw
action
Gerrera.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
I
interesting.
will take Galen Urso over
Yeah.
Cassian Andor. I'd
Yeah, that'd
rather
be pretty
see
cool
like
too.
Death Star preparation even. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Mads
Yeah.
would draw in all the fans.
Yeah,
Oh
give me
hell
some Mads
yeah.
Mikkelsen. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, all right, man. We hire us. All right, Tony. What is Rangers of the New Republic? Sell
So,
this show to me.
this is also I don't know if I can sell it to you.
Because I ain't
Good
buying.
luck.
It's gonna be a new live action series, and Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are producing this as well.
Oh man, we got a new
And,
Russo brothers in town.
and so it's gonna coincide of the timeline post original trilogy, pre sequel trilogy. It's gonna exist within the Mandalorian timeline, and then they say that the stories will intersect, which will unfold future stories that culminate into a climactic story event. So, I mean, I guess that's gonna be pretty exciting.
Okay, well, all that information there that you got from somewhere just said that hey, something important is gonna happen here. So okay,
Like
That's-
intersecting the two shows, like kind of like a a Infinity Wars like
the crossover.
portions crossover. Yeah, I guess.
Okay, interesting. So Star Wars Visions, Sly, what is that?
Star Wars Visions is kind of the unique one of this bunch. Kathleen Kennedy announced that there's going to be 10 Fantastic Visions, allegedly, and this show is going to be an anime style, and it will be exploring short films through the Star Wars galaxy, but they haven't elaborated too much else.
That's interesting, like short little isolated stories or maybe connected overall arcing, but that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Tony, we got a new live action Road Squadrons movie.
Yes. So this is actually going to be the first thing coming out that's going to push it's going to be the furthest point in the timeline we've got after episode 9. So this is supposed to take place after the sequel trilogy, and it's just going to follow basically like a group of pilots earning their way into the ranks as resistance.
Watch your
Resistance
back,
fighters?
Goose.
No, they're resistance.
It's just
fighters.
Top Gun. It's just Top Gun
It's
in space.
sci-fi
all
Top
it is.
Gun.
Just a film about pilots. Yeah.
Want to get some spotchka after we land at base? Sorry.
All right.
I think if it's executed good, it'll be cool because all you ever really see of pilots is them yelling at each other that someone's on their tail and then dying.
Red
No.
leader, you look like you're screwed.
Yeah, because if they don't have plot shields, then they're fucked.
That's the fact. And it will be
That's Star
directed by Patty Jenkins, the same
Yeah.
Wonder Woman 1984 director.
Okay.
Mhm.
Something that I'm really excited about personally is something called A Droid Story, which is also another anthology film set of animated little short stories. So a couple years ago, there was some comics out and whatnot, like some Darth Vader ones, where it just kind of told the story of Darth Vader after the execution of Order 66. And after, at the very end, there was like 2-3 dedicated pages, just a little joke kind of thing of each like caption, each page, just kind of like with droids going about their little adventures and stuff like that. But just no voice, just no dialogue, nothing to actually read, just onomatopoeias uttering to each other, making noises,
Was the
of
art
just
good, though?
machinery. Yeah, it was fine. It was pretty good. So like they actually had dedication. It actually had somewhat of a story as well. That just it was just kind of something kind of funny. So I really hope it's something like that with a little bit of seriousness. Sly mentioned that it might be. It might have R2-D2 and C-3PO as the kind of main protagonists that'll be featured in every episode, or maybe like a Tales from the Crypt where they are telling certain stories of like, hey, remember that one time we did this? And it's just like that happens or something. Just ridiculous.
And then R2D2 beeps and C3PO just goes, "Watch your fucking mouth."
Exactly. But this is the biggest thing that we're all been excited about. One of our,
Yeah.
I think this is generally like everyone's like one of my favorite Jedi out there, Kenobi, the Obi-Wan Kenobi show.
Yeah,
Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes.
Well, this sure does make me want to say hello there.
It will take place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith.
Harmit.
And it'll also feature, are you ready for this, guys? The return of Hayden Christensen to reprise his role as Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
That's exciting right there.
That
That's
is exciting.
so this is a live action show, probably Disney Plus. Do we have a release date for this one?
Oh,
Probably not.
no, not too much. It's probably coming out 2022, maybe 23.
That's really exciting. I know Ewan McGregor, he's reprising the role, right?
Yes, he is
Yes.
eager to be reunited with Hayden Christensen, actually.
That's awesome because two
Yeah.
potato chips getting back at it. That's awesome. I'm really excited about this.
I
But
think Hayden Christian is practicing in his mirror his "I hate yous" right now.
he doesn't need practice.
No.
He perfected it. It's him. He is the I
Yeah.
hate you. You can't.
Yep.
You
He is
can't.
Anakin.
Yeah. Exactly. But guys, out of all of these, what are you most excited for? Sly, what about you? What's your pick?
Oh, this is tough. It's honestly a mix between Acolyte and Kenobi.
Tony, what about you?
I think Kenobi as well, but also the Ahsoka show.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Because
pretty neat.
That's true.
If it takes place, it shows what she was doing in between Rebels and
It's supposed to be
Mandalorian.
current timeline, I believe.
So what
Older,
do you mean current?
as in we're
Grandma?
gonna get.
What's her life expectancy? How old does Ahsoka get?
I think Togrutas have a regular life expectancy, probably mid 70s, 80s.
So how would she be alive during the sequel trilogy era?
Well, she was 14. Let's get into this math another time. Let's
Yeah,
get into this. Yeah, I was like,
like
wait a
at least
second.
2 generations. I mean, because
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker was born after her,
Yeah.
Bingo.
and then he was pretty damn old in the sequel trilogy as well.
Yeah, we did the
so-
math. She's like 45 right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's yeah. So she's got to be pretty old. Damn. That is like literally grandma status right there, like
That's what
deathbed
I'm
almost.
saying.
Then,
She's gonna be 80.
Bruh.
if that's true, unless she's gonna have like some alien kind of thing. Anyways, we're not gonna nitpick any of that. But yeah, I'm also excited for the Kenobi show
it's-
too.
It's gonna be like Titanic, you know. She's gonna be recollecting her young days, fucking all the studs, you know, throughout the galaxy.
I was hot shit back in
You
the day.
funny.
And at the end, she's gonna die after dropping the jewel into the ocean, so that what's his face can never find it.
So I think that's gonna be our wrap there, right, guys, for the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say
So
so.
that's all the Star Wars content that you guys can expect in the near future from Disney Plus and Disney in general. But if you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to subscribe for some more Star Wars content in the future. And we'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.
And may the force be with you.